to Wonder Woman Wednesday. I am Jared, and today I'm going to give you guys my pitch for a Smallville-style live-action show for Wonder Woman. Now, I know that Wonder Woman exists in the Smallville universe with those comics. However, this is going to be a wholly original thing, not based off of that version, because also that version's not that good. So I have a plan for 4 seasons. 4. Not going on for 10 seasons. And arguably, I know a lot of people that will tell you that the problem with Smallville is that it went on for way too long. And then, it seemed like they were just trying to go through all Superman stories, even though he wasn't Superman yet. Anyway, Season 1 is called Themyscira, and this is basically the introductory season, and this is where we get the foundation as Diana develops. We see her, it's the clay origin, obviously, and we see her develop as a woman, as a warrior, and as a diplomat as she goes through training. Then we establish that the Amazons were the first protectors of mankind. Yes, I'm keeping that from Absolute Wonder Woman because that is such a great idea. And there was a prophecy that one day an Amazon will unite Themyscira with man's world. So that's season 1. Season 2 is called Truth. And that is where Wonder Woman leaves the island to go to man's world and be a hero there. The reason why I structured it this way is because also in season 1, you get a lot of information on the Amazons per se. So Truth. This is season 2. And there you have, she travels to man's world because Circe and Ares have teamed up and are wreaking havoc on man's world and trying to sully the name of the Amazon. So Diana gears up as their chosen champion, as the Amazon's chosen champion, and ventures out. I do not involve Steve Trevor in this. That's actually kind of funny how much the story is actually more consistent with Wonder Woman's themes without Steve. Anyway, season 3. This is called Justice. I think you can pretty much guess where I'm going with this. So she embraces her role as Wonder Woman. And then Circe is augmented by dark forces. Could be dark side, although I wouldn't necessarily go in that direction. It could also be some enigmatic force, let's say. The point is, another villain teams up with her. You know what? We'll say it's Veronica Cale and Lex Luthor. Let's involve that. And then essentially what happens is, this is where the Justice League is formed. And Diana meets Superman, Batman, the Flash, and all that. It would be the actual Justice League, not whatever the hell Smallville had. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Smallville. But that's season 4. Season 3. Season 3 is the establishment of the Justice League and the Age of Heroes, if you will, or of Justice. And then season 4 is Legacy. In this, time has passed. There's going to be a time skip here where Diana has opened the diplomatic embassy for Themyscira that we saw in the Rucka run and the Jimenez run and such. And she works on uniting man's world with the Themyscira and returning the Amazons to their role as protectors, and thus fulfilling the prophecy that I referenced in season 1, which is the prophecy that the Amazon will unite man's world with Themyscira. And obviously that Amazon is Diana. In terms of other characters that would show up throughout this show, in season 2, obviously we would have to have Julia and Vanessa Capitelis. That's a non-negotiable. We would have other minor villains, could be episodes like Silver Swan, Cheetah maybe, but Cheetah is not going to be an overarching season villain at all because Cheetah is overused as a villain. She'll be an episode villain. That's it. She's done. In terms of other side characters that would show up, Superman, obviously, Batman briefly, and Mira, Black Canary, a lot of the characters that like Diana has strong connections with that are important from a Justice League perspective. And obviously Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, because she's awesome. And then the legacy, we couldn't explore like an overarching romantic subplot between her and Superman, but I want to keep this focused on Diana because it's Diana's show. And really, in my mind, I wouldn't do a love interest plot at all in this show because, again, I feel like particularly recently, unlike Tom King, I actually mean it. Too much of Wonder Woman media involves focusing on the love interest and not her. So there will be no love interest in the show. I'm making that determination. There will be no love interest on the show. It's just going to be focused on Diana and her world and exposing said world to the overall like show watching audience, because that's a critique that people have. Wonder Woman's world is not as well known as like Batman and Superman. Well, there's an easy way to fix that. Make a show, make it good, and then more people will see it. That's it. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it. So that's my Smallville pitch for a show. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys think should be in each season, or it's like whatever, like what your pitches for a Smallville era style Wonder Woman show is. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, consider becoming a member, because if you become a member, you get all of my Wonder Woman videos a day early. You get like access to my reading logs and such. So for as little as $1 a month, you get access to all that. And stay heroic, everyone. Remember Steve Trevor, Steve Never. He belongs 25,000 feet in the ground. Zoe Max about for life. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.